everyone. Welcome back to my channel, Diamonds and Washi. My name is Katie, and if you are new here, hello and welcome. I hope you'll consider subscribing if you enjoyed today's video. And if you're back, I'm so glad that you are back. Today I am here with another review of one of my recently completed diamond painting kits. Something I really value on my channel is reviewing and completing and reviewing a variety of different diamond painting kits from a wide variety of diamond painting companies. And this one really tugged at my heartstrings. It had a lot of special meaning to me, and I'm really looking forward to sharing with you today about what my overall experience was of working on this kit, some things that I loved about it, maybe some things that I wasn't quite as sure about, and hopefully just give you a nice overall and in-depth look at this kit to see if it's something you might want to add to your diamond painting collection. So I have my logbook here, the actual completed kit here, and then the diamonds along with the larger sticker that came with the kit. In my paper logbook, I track things like all of kind of the stats, my start and my end date, if there was anything, special about it as far as like events or something that it was released in conjunction with. Like, for example, this kit released in March of 2024 it was by Diamond Art Club and was part of a midweek release they did for Autism Awareness or Autism Acceptance Month. I put the things I loved about it, some things I was mad about, and any other notes. So this kit is called It's Okay to Be Different, and it's this beautiful rainbow infinity symbol. On the website, or rather on the social media preview they did, and on here on the sticker, they just list by Diamond Art Club, but on the website they list the artist Rama Wright as the artist. So I'm not 100% sure what's going on with the licensing there. This is kind of unusual to see from Diamond Art Club. I might send them a message just to say like, hey, I just noticed this, I'm curious, like, was this saying Diamond Art Club, was that like a mistake, or is it just like a licensing thing? I am fairly confident in Diamond Art Club's having everything licensing wise above board as far as having permission to use this image and fairly compensating, the artist or the licensing company or whomever for the image. So I'm not worried about it, but I want to acknowledge that that is an unusual inconsistency to see. So, it is from Diamond Art Club, like I said, and the size 58.8 by 42.8 centimeters, has 25 colors and square diamonds. I started this on April 28th and finished it on April 30th. It was a very quick finish, and I'm going to show you some of the reasons why. It was my 13th finish of the year, and this is my 162nd finish of my whole diamond painting career. So let me go ahead and show you, here's what this completed kit looks like. And look at that sparkle and shine. Oh my gosh. Do you see just the absolute abundance of special drills in this kit? Special drills, by that I mean drills that are not just kind of your standard finish of diamond, but have a special something to them. This is what we call a partial diamond painting. When you see a kit called a partial, what that means is that the entire image itself not the entire image has diamonds on it. So we do have diamonds in the actual rainbow infinity symbol, and some of these symbols here, sparkles and hearts in the middle. But then there's areas, the big background color, and then some areas kind of in between the other drills, as well as the print up here have no diamonds on them. And so this is a partial diamond painting. I feel like partials really work as diamond paintings when, a couple of different things. If there's a big solid color background like we have on this one, it can be a nice opportunity for companies to make that into a partial diamond painting, because then you're not just having to color block a really large background. Some people really don't enjoy that. Honestly, I'm not the biggest fan. I kind of like that this is a partial. Another reason you might see a diamond painting charted as a partial where there aren't diamonds on the whole thing is when you have text like we have here. I think it would be difficult to have text, especially with kind of this style to it. It was kind of curvy. It's not super like pixelated and blocky looking. It would be difficult to see that text rendered with actual diamonds without it being a much larger size. And I also have a personal soft spot. Like I like partial diamond paintings because there aren't that many of them out there. The vast majority of diamond paintings out there are going to be what are called full diamond paintings, where the entire image is covered in drills. Of course, that's, not including the border or whatever, but like the actual artwork itself is all diamonds. And there's something that's really fun and refreshing about working on a partial diamond painting. There are some people I've heard say that they just, they don't like them, or they're intimidated by them because it's different, or there's any number of fans. It just might not be your preference, and that's okay. If you're on the fence about it, especially if you haven't tried it before, I would suggest giving it a try, because you might find that you really like it, and it's nice to have it in the mix with other kind of more standard diamond paintings. And it had been a long while since I worked on a partial, I think, and this was so incredibly enjoyable to work on. It really, really was. And zipping through it in 3 days, I'm really okay with it. I'm not a proponent at all of saying finish a diamond painting as fast as you can, but I kind of wanted to see how quickly I could finish this. I was curious because I tend to work on larger canvases with more of what we call confetti, and that's where you have a lot of color changes in a small area. There's a little bit of confetti in some areas in here, actually. Like these hearts, you can kind of see there's a bunch of different colors in here. That's confetti, but the vast majority of this, the infinity symbol especially, is color blocking. So I had my multiplacer. I was zipping right through this canvas. It was great. So, like I said, this kit has 25 colors. Let me show you the diamonds really quickly. Now, I did decide for this kit, because it had a small number of colors, that I was going to go ahead and work out of a different storage system than I typically do. Usually you will see me when I work on a diamond painting and I'm showing you the diamonds in these review videos. You'll usually see me showing a storage system called like Elizabeth Ward, or one of the off-brand kind of knockoffs of the Elizabeth Ward storage containers. But this, like I said, with only 25 colors, this was a really nice chance and excuse to use these storage containers, which are from Harbor Freight. If you live in the US, and especially if you are on a budget, you've got to check out Harbor Freight if there's one near you. This storage system was $4 when I bought it, $4 US in store, and it might have gone up to maybe $5 or $6 now, but it is so inexpensive. And it comes with 24 of these containers, and I just grabbed another one from another set that I have and tucked it in the side here because I knew it would fit. This storage system is so budget friendly, and there are just it's not one I always reach for, because these little containers are all the same size, and sometimes I have colors that I really could use much larger containers for, and this is not, it can sometimes not be as space efficient, especially because it's like all the containers are the same size. That's all you have to work with. But again, I like to especially be presenting options for those of us that are looking for budget friendly choices where we're not spending much money, because Elizabeth Ward containers by comparison are, 5 times as much as this sometimes. So I'll see if I can link to a website listing for Harbor Freight containers. I don't really think that they are available outside of the US, unless you have like a friend in the US that can ship one to you internationally. And then I don't know how good ultimately the savings are going to be if that's the case. But anyway, so 25 colors, and this was just, look at that rainbow, literal rainbow. All the symbols were really simple and easy to read. And one of the most amazing things about this kit was the sheer number of special drills. So it felt like it was almost half of them. It's like a third of them. So first we did have 4 AB colors. Now ABs are, Aurora Borealis diamonds. And let me show you. Here's 3 of the 4 colors. So these are named after the Northern Lights. They have a really amazing iridescent coating on the top. Here's the 5th one. There's just a little bit of it left. I guess I wasn't that close to running out, but there's not as much left of that one. So these are 4 different AB colors: pale yellow, kind of a lime green, an orange, and then a magenta. And those are color blocked throughout the swirls. I'll show you up close in just a moment. I love the effect of those ABs. They looked amazing and gave some nice extra sparkle to the swirls themselves. And then you probably noticed, you can absolutely tell from back here in the camera, the gold throughout almost has it has kind of a metallic look. It's in the hearts back here as well throughout. Those are chock full of 4 other different special drill colors. We have, this is a fairy dust diamond, and it just has a really fine glitter coating on the top you can see in there. So this is kind of orange fairy dust. And then we had, this is a gold electro diamond. It's a diamond that has a metallic finish to it. So it's a gold electro. Then we had 2 colors of crystals. Let's see, this way's a little easier. So we have kind of a lighter gold crystal. The Diamond Art Club calls these iridescent. This is kind of a bronzy color. So all of these 4 colors together made up the swirls and the hearts in this kit. So let me show you up close how this translated. So the ABs are found. Here's the magenta AB. Going through here, here's that lime green AB. Here's some of the orange fairy dust in the swirl. It's not just in the mixed in with the golds, it's here in the swirl. We had some of the, is it the pale yellow AB, I believe? Yeah. Pale yellow AB there. And then some more ABs. And here, there's the kind of orangish red AB. There's more ABs over here. So just really brought those swirls to life and gave them a chance to shine, even amidst the, here's some, you see those green ABs in there and the yellow ones too. Even where there's all this sparkle and glam going on with the gold swirls, we still have ABs and the swirls too. So this just was so incredibly chock full of special drills. I love the Diamond Art Club and their rendering team. Saw an opportunity and they were like, yeah, we're going all out with this one. I love it. I love, love, love it. The swirls on the outside here and the hearts. So if you look closely at the heart, you can see 2 different colors of iridescent diamond, kind of the darker brown looking one and the light yellow one. And then we have the gold electro kind of metallic finish one. And then we have the orange fairy dust sprinkled in there. And that's the case with most of these. We also do have kind of a plain yellow color and plain orange color mixed in with some of these gold swirls, along with some black outlining. I love these chunks of iridescent colors so much. They're so pretty. Oh, and there's the pale, this is a pale yellow AB that's mixed in with these gold swirls here. So, oh, there's the orange fairy dust and these sparkles. So this just has so many special drills. I loved, loved, loved getting to place all of those. It was so much fun. It's so much fun. I love the finished look. Now we are going to get to the part where I'm going to acknowledge that there's something that I personally was not, like, I wasn't necessarily as huge a fan of. And this is me, like being a little bit nitpicky because I thought that, 99% of this canvas was so stellar and just a showstopper really with all these special drills. But when I was looking at like the areas with the gold, let me see if I can find so here's the original artwork. You can see it's got like a glittery effect in these swirls, right? Now, this is going to be subjective. This is my opinion. I'm not at all trying to be critical or tell you that you need to agree with me. This is just me being kind of unsure how I feel about it. I'm having the same reaction now as I did a couple of weeks ago when I filmed my month in review that included a review of this kit. I haven't really looked at this kit for a couple of weeks. I'm having the same reaction now that I did then, so I'm going to mention it. Further back, I think that we get this kind of glittery effect with the golds through here. However, especially when I start to get up close, and it doesn't even take me getting too close to notice, I feel like these orange dots in the hearts and the outside kind of swirls, the orange dots to me, they stand out a bit much against the iridescent or crystals and the electro or metallic colors. I feel like it almost looks like it's not the color that's supposed to be there. And I hate to say that, but since that's just my genuine and general reaction both times, I'm going to go ahead and mention it. I just kind of thought, I almost thought about going back and picking those off and just putting in more of the iridescent and electro diamonds. I just thought that might have had an effect that I would have liked better just myself, but that's going to be up to personal preference. Again, the effect in the original artwork is like a glittery, metallic look. more of a glittery look overall. And there is a lot of color variation in there, but I think it just maybe, I don't know. I think I would have personally liked the effect of there not being those orange spots in the midst of like a really true gold color. So like this, it just feels a little out of place. So I hate to be that nitpicky, but I'm gonna try to be honest with you about what my own personal feelings are about it. So that is really the only thing that I was finding that I would have to say that I didn't necessarily love about this kit. But I also want to be clear that I don't want that to like outweigh the oodles of other things that I absolutely adored about this kit that I've already talked about, which is the overall charting, the overall look of it. I loved that it was a partial and it's chock full of special drills overall that I think look amazing. That orange fairy dust color is in like the outlines of these sparkles. I love it in those spots, and I love it in the oranges of, you know, the rainbowy swirls. I love that orange fairy dust there. I think it looks amazing. I think it looks so, so good. I wonder if like a darker brown, if that's like a thing, a darker brown fairy dust might have worked. Anyway, I don't know. I'm not an expert at all. The overall render I did think was great. And I think it just translated really well. Again, here's the original artwork. So you're looking at the whole image. Here's the original artwork. And then there's that. I think they did a good job without having to make it a huge size either. I recently did a video talking about how to avoid diamond painting burnout, and one of the things that I most highly suggest and that I find to be the most helpful for me is to alternate larger and more confetti heavy projects with smaller, more color blocking heavy projects. And this really served as that kind of kit for me, and that made me enjoy really just every moment about working on this kit, and it helped me feel refreshed as well. So if you're looking for a kit that can be that kind of breather for you, I recommend taking a look at a kit like this one or similar. I also want to acknowledge that this kit has very special meaning to me because I am autistic and I have 2 autistic young kiddos, and there was just something about, like, at the risk of sounding performative, there was really something that felt special and meaningful to me and kind of validating to see symbolism that I felt like was representative of myself and my kids. The rainbow infinity symbol is one that typically neurodivergent people and autistic people really do like to embrace over some other symbols that are out there. Typically, the rainbow infinity symbol alone represents like neurodivergence in general, and the gold infinity is the one you typically see representing autism specifically. But I love the rainbow swirled in with the gold. It just is a beautiful, beautiful representation of sort of, I don't know, what that kind of means to me. And having this released as part of Autism Awareness / Autism Acceptance Month, it was just one of those things that, again, I'm not typically someone that feels myself really drawn to sort of causes and whatnot like this. It's completely fine if you are. It's just not something that's really, that I personally have connected with and resonated with. And this took me by surprise. When I saw that Diamond Art Club was releasing this artwork, I had a strong response to it in a good way. And so I will totally say that I am biased in the sense that I was wanting to love working on this artwork, and I did love that I got to work on it at the end of April as part of Autism Acceptance Month. So I did want to mention that. I did do a video recently. It was a whip and chat where I did actually kind of an AMA and Ask Me Anything, where I had offered, if you guys had questions, anything goes, to send in about what it was like for, my process of getting a official diagnosis and, parenting kids with autism, of course, respecting their privacy. And I loved getting to do that and sharing that with you and hearing, from you as well. So I will have that whip and chat linked in the description as well if you are interested to go and find out more, but I won't go into any further detail in this video because I more want this to be about reviewing the canvas so that you can get a sense for what this kit, looks like. So one thing I did not yet mention was that this kit for me had what I refer to as the usual suspects that were done very well that I have come to expect from Diamond Art Club, but still want to mention. I really like Diamond Art Club's canvas material. It lays flat so nicely and the material itself is so nice to work on. The glue was great. There wasn't too much glue that went past the edge of the drill field. So I'm hoping that I'm not going to get dirt or dust or anything stuck in it. It's just been sitting out for a couple of weeks now and still looks great. The drill quality was great, including the 310s. 310s, that's this black color, can be a little bit of a gamble when it comes to quality. Sometimes they can be trash prone. These were, and I'm not exaggerating, they were immaculate. They were fantastic. And I've had a couple of recent Diamond Art Club bits that have not had immaculate 310 drills by any stretch of the imagination. These were. I was very, very happy to work with this kit. It was so easy to multi-place. I wasn't fighting with picking out trash diamonds that I didn't want to place on the canvas or couldn't because, it'd make them pop. So, symbols were easy to read. I had plenty of diamonds and the process of buying a kit and everything went very smoothly. I did buy this kit. I was not sent it. So I am a Diamond Art Club affiliate. I want to be totally transparent. I should have mentioned that at the beginning. I'm a Diamond Art Club affiliate and I often do sneak peeks for them, but I did buy this kit myself and I am always going to strive to give you a neutral opinion so that I'm just presenting the info and you can decide if, this sort of fits the bill for you in terms of what you're looking for and where you feel like the value is for the cost and what you get. And I hope that I've been able to do that for you guys today. I think that's about it. So I would love to hear your thoughts. What do you think of how this looks completed? What do you think of kind of the unsure feelings I had about kind of the orange fairy dust that's sprinkled in with the otherwise like gold and coppery colors? And are there any other things that really stand out to you, whether it's something that you loved or maybe weren't sure of? Did you pick up this kit for yourself or is it, just one you're enjoying from afar? This kit, I just looked on the Diamond Art Club website. As of the time of this filming, this kit is out of stock, but there is an option to sign up for a restock notification email and to add it to your wish list. And I recommend doing so with whatever kits you're hoping will be restocked, not just for the sake of you getting that restock notification email, but also because I think that Diamond Art Club may use those kinds of numbers, like how many people add it to their wish list or sign up for a restock notification. I think they may use that to help gauge whether or not to actually restock a kit or discontinue it. So just keep that in mind. And yeah, so anyway, you guys, thanks so much for watching. I'll have a playlist below with all of the post reviews I've done on my channel before if you want to see some other completed kits, lots and lots of different companies that I've completed kits from here on my channel, and would be very interested to hear your thoughts and whatnot. So thanks again for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more diamond painting videos from me. I'd love to have you here. And I hope you have a day and a week that's as fantastic as you are. I'll talk to you again soon, my friends. Bye.